strong buy recommendation at this price point. This is some of the best villas that you can find in one of the best communities in Dubai. If you were one of those people, because I was speaking to multiple people who were very hyped about the Grand Polo Club 3-bedroom villas right here. Again, don't fall for the hype. Be objective with your investments. Hello everybody, this is Saad with you again, your favorite realtor, and today we are back with yet another super informative video on the brand new launch and master plan coming up by Emaar by the name of Grand Polo Club and Resort. Now this amazingly crafted master plan revolves around a beautiful polo club that is in the heart of this amazing community, and the entire community takes shape all around this central heart of the community, which is the Polo Club. Now the name itself, Grand Polo Club and Resort, it really should give you an idea of the level and quality of this community, comparable to what's coming up in the Oasis, which is right adjacent to this community, which is called Grand Polo Club and Resort. So today we're going to take a deep dive into this very new master plan. So in this presentation, we're going to understand what makes this brand new master plan such a special and unique offering in the Dubai real estate market, and whether or not you as an end user or investor should be looking to invest in this project. What kind of advantages do you have, and maybe what kind of disadvantages also you might face in this project. So let's get into it and understand this new offering by Emaar, the top tier developer of Dubai, the most reputed developer of Dubai. So this right here is the new master plan. As I mentioned, we have the Polo Club and Resort, the horse stables right in the heart of the community, and the villas in different clusters surrounding this very place. Something very interesting to note is that this right here that you can see, this is the Oasis master plan, which is also a high-end luxury community by Emaar in the vicinity of this very new master plan that's coming up. Interesting fact, this right here, the line that you see is the Etihad rail that's going to be passing right next to the community. That also adds a lot of utility and value to this very location. It is also very close to the new Al Maktoum International Airport, only about a 10-minute drive away, and also very close to Expo City, which is going to be the new commercial and residential and entertainment hub of Dubai. All the trade centers and multiple offices are going to be in that area, so a very hot location. It's also located right in between the two palms, and we're going to understand a little deeper about what this community holds. So it's going to be 5.5 million square meters of area, the land parcel size. We're going to have 1.6 million square meters of open spaces. We're going to have total mixed use areas of 1.56 million square feet, so common areas of 1.56 million square meters, 1.6 meters of open spaces. So that's a huge portion of the community just dedicated to open spaces and common spaces. Right here we're going to have 22 clusters that are going to be coming inside of this community. To begin with, Emaar is launching 5 of those right here. Okay, 6,661 total villas that will be coming right here, and an estimated almost 27,000 residents will be calling Grand Polo Club and Resort their home. So let's move along to understand the sizes and prices of what's coming up right here in Grand Polo Club and Resort. So we're going to have 3, 4 and 5 bedroom standalone villas right here. Then we're going to have some special equestrian horse fields facing villas as well over here, which they're calling the super luxury villas right here, the ultra luxury segment. Okay, let's go deeper and understand the floor plans right here. So this is the 3-bedroom luxury villa floor plan. I'm going to zoom into this so it's very clear for everyone who's watching this what kind of a floor plan we have. So as soon as we enter, we have this beautiful double height ceiling right here. As you move along, you have the powder room, you have the living and dining area, you have the semi-open kitchen right here, which opens up into the plot that you have right here. And then you have the maid's room with the attached washroom. Then you have the different laundry area as well. And you have a separate entrance from the carport that goes directly into the utility area, which is the maid's room and the laundry areas right here. On the first floor, what's going on is you have 3 bedrooms. So this is your master bedroom with the walk-in wardrobe and the ensuite bathroom right here. And then you have 2 bedrooms that are going to be sharing 1 bathroom right here. I really wish Emaar made all the bedrooms ensuite right here, but again, all of their 3-bedroom villas that they've done in the past have had similar floor plans where 2 bedrooms are sharing a single washroom. Not the best idea in my opinion. I really wish that they could give both the bedrooms their ensuite washrooms, but it is what it is. So this is the floor plan of the 3-bedroom. Let's check out the floor plan of the 4-bedroom. I really love the floor plan of the 4-bedroom. 4-bedroom is very well designed, and you'll understand when we go and look deeper into these floor plans. So as soon as you enter, you have your beautiful entrance foyer, and then you have the guest bedroom on the ground floor, which is very, very functional for older family members or for guests that might stay in your house. They have a bedroom right there in the ground floor itself. The bathroom is from the outside. Then on this side, you have the maid's room with the ensuite attached bathroom. You have your service area right here. And then as you move along, you have your beautiful living and dining area, beautiful floor to ceiling windows everywhere. You have your semi-open kitchen right here, and the plot, as you can see, is quite a big plot right here, 5,200 square feet of plot area that you're going to have right here. It's much larger than the average 4-bedroom offering that you find in Dubai. And then once you go up the stairs, you have your 3 ensuite bedrooms. That's really, really functional. I really like the fact that in the 4 bedrooms, all the bedrooms on the higher floors have their ensuite bathroom. So this is your bedroom number 1 right here, which gives you the ensuite bathroom. The bedroom number 2 right here again comes with the ensuite, and then your master bedroom comes with the walk-in wardrobe and the bathroom as well. They've also included a small study area right here for you to have a small room right there for your daily working needs. You have a nice study area. Also something to note right here, you have an open double height ceiling right here, as you can see over here. And what's special about the 4 bedrooms is that it's not just a G+1, it's a G+2 layout. So right here on the higher floor, you're going to have a big family room. Basically, it's a flexible room which comes with the pantry and an attached bathroom. So that room again is the flexible room, can be made into another bedroom, can be used as a family room or a gym or a study area, however you please. You also have this massive terrace that opens up on the higher floor, so that gives you really good views into the community. You also have a full-length balcony right here for the master bedroom as well. So they've really given you a lot of nice balcony area in this very floor plan for you to enjoy the beautiful landscaping and views within the community. So this is the 4-bedroom layout with 3,338 square feet of built-up area and 5,200 square feet of plot area. Let's check out the 5-bedroom layouts. Now these are also very nice layouts. 5,115 square feet of built-up area, 6,000 square feet of plot area. Let's zoom into this floor plan and take a look at this very floor plan right here. So firstly, amazing plot size. You have 6,000 square feet of plot, so that's really good for a 5-bedroom villa. So we're going to take a look right here. So this is your entrance foyer. You enter right here, and then you have your guest bedroom, which is en suite. Keep in mind, this one is fully en suite. You continue over here, you have the maid's room with the ensuite bathroom right there, and then you have the powder room from the outside, you have the laundry area right there, then you also have a storeroom. Moving along, you have the open concept kitchen right here, beautiful rectangularly shaped, so no wasted space right here, all floor to ceiling windows on all 3 sides, family living and dining area right here. And then since this is also a G+2 layout, this comes with the elevator. The 3 and 4 bedroom do not come with the elevator. The 5 beds do come with the built-in elevator. So that's your plot right there. And as you move along into the first floor, so that was your first ensuite bedroom. Over here you have 3 more ensuite bedrooms right here. So those are 4 bedrooms, and the 5th bedroom is on the 2nd floor. So again, as you can see, all of these bedrooms fully ensuite, very nicely designed layouts right here. The master bedroom also has a balcony for you to use. And over here, which is the 2nd floor, you have a beautiful study area over here, and then you have your final bedroom, which is on the 2nd floor. You also have the lift to easily access between the 3 floors. And you also have this massive terrace area right here, again, to enjoy the beautiful views that you can have from this very community. Let's move along to the 5 bedroom, the largest one in this very launch. Now, this is the equestrian facing luxury 5-bedroom villa, the bigger sized villa, 8,600 square feet of built up area and about 10,000 square feet of plot area. Let's zoom into this floor plan to understand what this floor plan is all about. So, firstly, you have a 3-car parking right there. And as you enter, you have your beautiful entrance foyer, which is a double height, as you can see right there. You have your first bedroom on the ground floor, which is fully ensuite. The guest bedroom comes fully ensuite. And then as you move along, you have your beautiful open space right here. And then you have the storeroom as well. And then when you move along, you have your huge family living area with the dining area right beside it. Big windows all along the house. Amazing floor to ceiling windows right here that's going to allow light from all sides of your villa. Then you have the show kitchen. Right behind the show kitchen, you also have the closed dirty kitchen, which leads you into the corridor that takes you into the maid's room and the bathroom right there, and the utility areas like the laundry right there. You have the powder room from the outside for your guests to use, and then you have a separate quarters on the outside for the driver's room. In this very villa, you're going to have a massive 10,000 square foot plot for you to landscape and do whatever you please in this amazing plot that you have right here. On the higher floor, you have 4 bedrooms right here. Again, the special part is that all of these are ensuite, and just look at the master bedroom of this layout. You have a huge master bedroom, 5.2 by 7.25 meters of master bedroom area. They've even included a couch and a TV area inside the bedroom, so you can understand the size of the bedroom that you're going to have right here. The master bedroom leads you into a massive walk-in wardrobe that leads you into your master bathroom. And as you enter right here, you have a huge middle passage area, open space, which is 5.15 by 4.3 meters. So this is a huge space, open space that you have right here. Okay, and then you have the other bedrooms which are all ensuite, as you can see. This one also comes fully ensuite. And then on the higher floor, on the second floor, you have the study room and the roof lounge, which is again a flexible room that you have up there to be used however you please. Could also be another bedroom. So this villa technically could also be a 6-bedroom villa, or you could use that bedroom however you please. And again, just take a look at the balconies that you have right here. So all these 3 share this massive end-to-end balcony. The master bedroom has this thicker area of the balcony as well. And over here on the second floor, again, you have this massive end-to-end balcony. You could even host a barbecue right there with your family and friends. So that's really nice. And you also have a usable roof area. So those were the floor plans in this new offering by Emaar in the Grand Polo Club. That's the beautiful logo and the colors that they're going with in this very launch. So let's move along and understand a little more about this. So as you can see right here, this is Al Maktoum Airport right here. This right here is Grand Polo Club. This right here is the Oasis by Emaar. So it's in that whole luxury section that Emaar is creating right here, all along this area. Very good connectivity right here. You have Emirates Road on one side, and then you're going to have the new Al Fayed Street that connects you right here. And then you also have the Expo Road that connects you to all the major highways that you would need to use for some very good connectivity that you'll have right here. So let's move along and understand a little more about how the community will look visually. So the Grand Polo Club and Resort, beautiful polo fields right here with the amazing horses that you're going to have right here. This is only one of 3 equestrian communities that you have in Dubai, namely Arabian Ranches 1 was the first one which introduced the polo fields, and then you have the Al Habtoor Polo Club, which is not freehold, recently turned into freehold. But again, both of these communities have very old villas. Polo homes in Arabian Ranches 1 along the polo fields were launched at a price of 6 million. Today in the market for 22 million. So you can see the kind of capital gain that you have, and you don't have many comparisons to this very community because there's only one of 3 in Dubai, only one of 2 which is freehold for you to buy. So again, phenomenally unique community that Emaar is offering to you right here. That right there is the amazing clubhouse. We're going to see more renders later in the video. And again, you have in the heart of the community, you have the clubhouse, which is right here, which is a huge area for you to go and relax. There's going to be nice restaurants over there, cafes for you to sit down and have a good time with your guests or friends right here, and your family members as well. So that's the area. This massive area is all of the polo fields that you have right here, and this over here are the horse stables that are going to be right there. So horses, polo, equestrian living, all of these are really linked to the luxury lifestyle. Like, horses are not cheap to own and to maintain, so that should give you an idea of what kind of a vibe that they're trying to create right here. Horses have always been linked to very luxurious living and the elite of the people that are out there. So let's move along and look at the clubhouse that they're creating right here. So it's going to be a massive clubhouse right here. It's going to look absolutely amazing, overlooking onto the polo fields. So whenever you come here and relax, you're going to have some amazing views of the polo field and the beautiful horses that are going to be galloping all around this amazing polo field that you have right here. Let's move along and check out another shot of the amazing clubhouse that you're going to have right at the heart of the community. So this is some of the design elements. So they've gone with the horseshoe element that's going to be reflecting in many parts of the community in their design element. So this is something that they've used. This is the beautiful stable areas. So I might just zoom into this to show you how that looks like. So you can take a look at the horses all along. You have a beautiful central pond that you have right there for the horses to probably go drink water from. So this is how that looks like. It looks very beautiful. This is something very unique that Emaar has designed right here. Again, this is the stables area, and you're going to have a members lounge as well over here. You're going to have a horse riding school within this as well. So that's really good for your kids or family members who are into nature, who are into animals, who want to learn the beautiful skill of horse riding. You have all those facilities right here inside this community. That's another shot of the organic area right there, where you're going to have a lot of vegetation, and for the horses as well. What Emaar is launching in the first phase, they're launching 5 clusters right here. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clusters that are going to be coming up right here in the first phase of the Grand Polo Club and Resort. These are the materials that they're going to be using. So today in the briefing event, they have very explicitly mentioned that they're going to use the highest quality of finishes, similar to what they've used in the Oasis. So they're going to keep it on the same level of finishes right there. So you can expect a very luxurious finish inside this villa and a very beautifully designed villa on the inside. Again, these are some of the amenities that you have right here. So you have Grand Polo Club Estate, community centers, galloping fountain, art pavilion. There's so many amenities right here all along the park, the linear park that they're creating, and also along the polo areas. So a whole host of amenities coming right here. Emaar is known to build beautiful communities right here in Dubai. So that's the end of that. Now the best part and the most interesting part is now we're going to check out the investment analysis of Grand Polo Club and Resort. So let's just directly get into it. We're going to start with the price analysis right here. So the first analysis that we're going to do is based on this being a brand new master plan and Emaar raising the prices with every subsequent launch. So that is what analysis 1 is going to be looking into. So 22 clusters planned, 5 clusters as initial launch. Okay. So Emaar increases the prices by 5 to 7% every subsequent release. So after this, every new cluster that is launched is going to have a 5 to 7% increase in price. So by the time Emaar comes to the final stages of this community, they've already appreciated the prices for you, the initial investors. So this is a great point to enter any master plan, especially by Emaar, is at the nascent stage, at the early initial stages of a brand new master plan. You can take a look at how the initial investors into the valley have made 2 times the returns, 2x their investment. In Emaar South, they've more than 2x their investment. In Dubai Hills Estate, they've 3x their investment. So if you are looking to make similar gains, this is the best time to enter a brand new community, the earliest phase of the brand new community. Now, what we're trying to understand, 17 more clusters to come after these initial 5 are launched. Even if they launch 2 clusters with each launch, that's 8 more releases to come. Okay, so 5 clusters they've released in the beginning just to cater to the demand. They're going to release around 800 villas into the market in the first phase because there's so much hype and demand for the Grand Polo Club and Resort. They had to go and release more than what they were probably initially planned. Maybe that's why there was a delay in the launch. They're going to release 5 clusters. In the future, I believe every launch is going to have 2 clusters simultaneously being released. So what would that look like in terms of price gain? Let's understand. So release 1, this is where we are right now. Clusters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 being released at a price per square foot of 1,923 dirham per square foot. That's what is being released right now. If Emaar is raising the prices by 5 to 7% in every other release in the future, okay? So let's say the second release is for cluster 6 and 7. 5 to 7% increase, the price is already at 2,058 dirham per square foot. Release 3, cluster 8 and 9, the price has gone to 2,200 dirham per square foot. In the similar fashion, once they release and reach to the end of the launches, the last release, let's say they launch all the last 3 clusters in the final release, the prices are already going to be pushed up to 3,300 dirham per square foot by Emaar. That makes it a 71.8% gain in your prices from the initial stage, all by investing in the starting phases of this very community. So you can make an easy, almost 72% capital gain because you're in the first phase of an Emaar community. This is what Emaar does with every community. This is what they did with Dubai Hills Estate. Every new launch had higher prices. The earlier investors reaped the most benefit. Same thing has happened in Emaar South. Same thing has happened in the Valley. The prices that they started with versus the prices they're selling now, there's a huge difference. More than 2 times difference in the prices that Emaar themselves is selling the product at in these communities by Emaar. And the similar story will follow with the Grand Polo Club and Resort. So let's put that into a cash flow analysis and what that looks like. So as we saw right here, 71.8% increase in prices. So let's say a 4-bedroom villa, you bought it at a price of 7.3 million. With that capital appreciation of 71.8%, your price at handover is 12.55 million dirhams for that very villa. The profit that you will make when you take this price and you subtract your original price, you're going to make 5.25 million dirhams of profit right here. And if you're looking to flip, because this is going to be an 80-20 payment plan, with 80% of the original price that you have paid until handover, that is 5.84 million, and that makes it an ROE. The money that you've made on the capital that you've invested, 5.25 million profit on your 5.84 million dirham investment into this project gives you a return of equity of almost 90% just by you buying this villa at an early stage and selling it in the future when Emaar themselves have increased the prices, making all your prices grow of the initial investors. So this is analysis 1 based on Emaar raising the prices. Now let's move along to analysis 2, which is your organic capital appreciation. So in Dubai, on average, standalone villas are growing at a pace of 20% per year. Now this is according to a report by ValueStrat. Every 3 months they release their quarterly reports, and in this report as well, the prices of villas annually are growing at a pace of 20% per year. But we are going to keep our analysis conservative and see at lower numbers what that looks like. So case 1, conservative approach, 10% appreciation, when in reality the villas are growing at a pace of 20, double of this. But we're going to keep it at 10%, keeping it very, very conservative to understand what your numbers are looking like. So you pick up a villa at launch, 7.3 million. With this conservative appreciation, your villa price at handover should be 10.7 million. That gives you a capital appreciation of 46.6%. Now the profit that you make with this appreciation rate will be 3.4 million dirhams at the time of handover. With the 80/20 plan, you've only paid 5.84 million at the time of handover. So that makes it an ROE of 58.2% in the most conservative case right here. Okay, this is unrealistically low numbers that I've put right here to give you a very conservative number. Even with this conservative approach, you're making 58.2% return on your equity. These are phenomenal numbers right here. Let's move along and check some more numbers. Case 2, a little bit more of a realistic approach where we are taking 15% appreciation per year. Again, in reality, the market is growing at 20%. We are calculating based on 15% annual growth. So again, 7.3 million villa turns out to be at the time of handover at a price of 12.8 million. That makes your capital appreciation 75.3%. Your profit, net profit at the time of handover will be 5.5 million. You've only invested 5.84 million based on the payment plan. That makes it a return of equity of 94.2%. Again, amazing numbers right here that you have right here. Anything above 50% is considered amazing. Over here, you're touching, you're in almost kissing distance of 100% ROE. 94.2% is what we can get with the 15% annual growth right here. And let's take a look at case 3, which is the optimistic case. If the appreciation is at 20% as per the market, at the time of handover, your villa should be at 15.1 million. Capital appreciation is going to be 107.3% right here. That makes your profit of 7.8 million. You've invested again 5.84 million. Your ROE is looking at 133.6%. Again, amazing numbers right here. Absolutely beautiful numbers. That's the reason why you should be looking to invest in villas in Dubai, because these are the most scarce kind of real estate properties in Dubai. Villas, standalone villas are in the most scarcity in Dubai. So that's why these are growing at the highest paces as well. Supply and demand dynamics always are in your favor when you invest in standalone villas. Now, something interesting based on the 2 analysis that we've done. So in analysis 2, in our realistic case with 15% appreciation, we're looking at a price of 12.8 million dirhams at handover. And with analysis 1, with Emaar raising the prices, we are at 71.8% of capital appreciation, making your handover price at 12.55 million. So I really feel with analysis 1 and 2 combined, this is the sweet spot in this project where I feel this project will be at the time of handover. This is what you should be looking at. Selling your villa at a price of around 12.5 million dirhams. That matches with our case right here at 12.8. So 12.5 to 12.8, that seems like, based on 2 different analyses, that seems like where this villa's price could be at the time of handover. Still amazing numbers. Anywhere between 12.5 to 13 million should be your sweet spot to sell this villa. But in a bull case where you get more higher appreciation, and which is not even a bull case, this is what's happening in the market today, you could even be looking at much higher numbers like this. So let's move along into the renders. These are the renders right here of the Grand Polo Club and Resort. This is your beautiful clubhouse and the restaurant on the inside. This is your beautiful entrance to the amazing clubhouse that you have right here. Looks absolutely amazing. This is another interior shot of the common areas that you have inside the clubhouse. As you can see, these renders look absolutely amazing. This is something very extraordinary that Emaar is bringing out right here. Beautiful spiral staircase that takes you to the higher floor. The clubhouse looks absolutely amazing inside this community. You can take a look right here as well. This is very beautifully designed by Emaar. This, again, as I mentioned, is your entrance into the villa with the beautiful waterfall feature that you have at your entrance to the community. Looks absolutely amazing. Again, that's another shot of the same waterfall from the side, how that looks like. Again, a lot of horse related accessories right here. You have the saddles, you have the polo stakes, and all of those things right here. Another shot of your beautiful clubhouse. These are the stables where the horses are going to be. Looks very beautiful. This is going to be any animal lover's dream or any horse lover's dream, right? Again, we've seen this image in the, again, this is the polo fields. This is the views from the living room into the polo field. This is the views from the bedroom into the polo field. This is how the front of the villa looks like. This is how the rear looks like. This is how the front of the 4-bedroom villas look like. Very beautifully designed. Again, this is the polo fields and the clubhouse. And these are those 20 million dirham villas all along the polo fields. Very beautifully designed. Similar shot right here. This is how the 3-bedroom looks like from the outside. And that's how it looks like from the back. So that's the end of that. Now let's get back into our presentation and look at my recommendations for investors and end users in this very project. For the 5-bedroom ultra luxury villa, which is going to be along the polo fields, I give a strong buy recommendation right here because you're not going to get anything like this with these kind of views in Dubai. Strong buy recommendation by me right here. Let's take a look at the 5-bedroom luxury villa, 10 to 11 million dirham price range. Again, strong buy recommendation. I highly recommend for anyone looking for that 5-bedroom villa. At this price point, this is some of the best villas that you can find in one of the best communities in Dubai. Let's take a look at the 4-bedroom villa, 7 to 8 million dirham price point. Again, strong buy recommendation from me to enter this project for both end users and investors. The floor plans are amazing. We've taken a look at all of them. Now let's take a look at the 3-bedroom villa right here from a 5.5 to 6 million price point. Now, what's my recommendation for the 3-bedroom customers who are looking for the 3-bedroom villas? I would suggest you to look at some other options in the market because I really feel you can consider the Wilds by Aldar. It has a better location and a better payment plan at the same price. So 5.7 million for this villa right here. The Wilds, you cannot argue with me on this point. The Wilds objectively has a much better location for the same price point. I really feel that you could be looking to invest in the Wilds. It is also slightly larger in size. We're going to compare all of these. And the second recommendation would be consider Rivera in the Valley by Emaar. It has better floor plans. It has a 4-bedroom layout with the bedroom in the ground floor as well. 3 bedrooms in the first floor and also a family room on top which could be used as a bedroom. I really feel like that's more value for your money. You're going to get much larger living spaces at a much lower price. You're looking at 5 to 5.2 million in Rivera. If you are someone who was looking to pick this up, I suggest you to look at these two options and we're going to explore these options as well. So, as I mentioned, you cannot argue with me that the Wilds is placed in a better location. If you were one of those people, because I was speaking to multiple people who were very hyped about the Grand Polo Club 3-bedroom villas right here. Again, don't fall for the hype. Be objective with your investments. Understand what you're getting for your money right here. 80-20 payment plan, 65-35 payment plan, 5.7 million price point, 5.6 million price point, 2,948 square foot, 2,970 square foot. You have a bigger plot right here, yes, but the location is unbeatable. If you're comparing location to location, the Wilds is much more centrally located in Dubai. There's no argument with this. You're going to also have the Hamdan Street that's coming right here that's going to connect you to Al Khail Road. That will make your distance to downtown, what, about 15 minutes or something? So amazing location right here. You're equidistant from both the airports. Phenomenal location. It's in the heart of Dubai. It's in the heart of Dubai land. You're right next to Al Barari, super close to Dubai as the state. If you were the client who was looking to pick up the 3-bedroom villa in Grand Polo Club, I suggest you look at Aldar. You're going to have a better payment plan as well. And I'm going to go deeper into the comparison between these two floor plans and the 2 payment plans and what your ROEs can look like. So let's look at those. Okay, this right here is Grand Polo. This right here is the Wilds. Side by side. Okay, you have your entrance. Okay, so we've seen this floor plan. Let's take a look at this floor plan. This is the Wilds. Your entrance is from the side. You have your maid's room right here with the attached bathroom. You have your powder room right here. You have your kitchen over here. So I do not like when they make a floor plan broken down like this. I want it to be a full rectangle. Why not use this entire space that you have right here? So over here, you get that full rectangular space. You have your living area right here. You have your dining area separated over here. Nice layout, very comparable layout. You have the kitchen right there. You also have a storeroom right here, okay? The stairs take you up. Let's look at the first floor layout. Now, we have already seen the Grand Polo Club, two bedrooms sharing one bathroom, one full master, okay? You have the full master right here, comparable. Bigger size, by the way, 4.7, 5.4, 4.6, 3.8. So this bedroom is much bigger than what you're getting with Emaar. You have again 2 bedrooms over here sharing the bathroom. Again, very comparable sizes, but you have this nice family retreat and study area right here that you get extra in this villa. In this floor plan, you get nothing other than the 3 bedrooms on the first floor. Over here, you at least have a nice sitting area for you and your family, couches, TV, study table, anything can be placed right here. So you have a nice usable space on the first floor. 2,948 square feet right here versus 2,970 square feet. What would you choose at the same price point? Let me make it better for you and make you understand, if you are an investor, why you should be looking at the Wilds, okay? Because look at the payment plan right here. This is the payment plan for Grand Polo Club, 80-20 payment plan. And every year you're paying 20%. So look at this, 2025 you pay 20%, 2026 you pay 20%, 2027 20%, 28 20%, and in 2029 at the time of handover you're paying 20%. So every year you're paying 20% cash flow. This is the payment plan for the Wilds by Aldar. Another massive developer coming from Abu Dhabi. This is their 3rd community in Dubai. So no small player, massive player in the UAE. Their payment plan is, in 2025 you pay 25%. Okay, so you pay 5% more this year. All of 2026 you're only paying 10%. In Emaar you're paying 20%. Okay, so that's a difference right there, 10% lesser. In all of 2027 you're paying 20%. So again, that's matching with what you paid with Emaar. In all of 2028 you're paying only 10%. Again, like, the cash flows are much better right here. Debate me on this. Like, let me know what you think about this. Now let's take a look as an investor case, what your numbers can look like right here. We have Grand Polo Club with 5.7 million price. The Wilds, actually the Wilds price is 5.6 million, but just for the sake of this comparison, I've increased the price by 100,000 to make it 5.7 to match it 1-to-1 with the Grand Polo Club 3-bedroom floor plan that we have right here. So both the prices similar at 5.7 million. Let's say they both appreciate with the conservative appreciation of 15% per year. At the time of handover, they both should be sitting at a price point of 9.97 million. Same capital appreciation of 74.9%. Same profit of 4.27 million at the time of handover. But with the 80-20 payment plan with Emaar, you've paid 4.56 million, and with Aldar you've paid 3.7 million, and that makes a drastic difference in your ROE. With Emaar in Grand Polo, you're going to make an ROE of 93.6%, and with the Wilds by Aldar, you're going to make 115.2% ROE for the same numbers, just because the payment plan is much better. So that's more than, what's that, like 21-22% more ROE for a similar investment. So the numbers, cash flow wise, the payment plan is better, the numbers with your ROE is better, the location is better, the size is slightly bigger with Aldar as well. So this is only for the 3-bedroom. I do not have a problem. I'm fully aligned with the 4-bedroom and the 2 different 5-bedrooms in this project, but only for the 3-bedroom. If you are a customer waiting for the Grand Polo launch to pick up that 3-bedroom villa, I strongly request you to consider the Wilds by Aldar and then our next option that we're also going to look at. This is the second comparison, Grand Polo Club Rivera. If you were a customer for the 3-bedroom villa, I also suggest you take a look at Rivera in the Valley. We're going to take a look at the different differences over here. So Grand Polo is a standalone villa. Rivera is a twin villa. Yes, it's a twin villa. It's not a standalone. It is going to have another villa attached to it, but it is still a very functional, very beautifully designed floor plan. In Grand Polo, with the 3 bedrooms, you have the number of bedrooms is 3, 1 master and 2 sharing, all bedrooms on the upper floor. In Rivera, the Valley, you have 4 bedrooms, all bedrooms with ensuite bathrooms, so nobody's sharing the bathroom. 1 bedroom on the ground floor that's very usable, very functional for older family members. As I mentioned, it's needed. Most families need this guest room in the ground floor for the guests, for the older family members. It's a need. It's not a want, it's a need. Extra room on the second floor. So you're getting 5 usable rooms to make it into however you please. 3-level home versus a 2-level home. Built up area 2948 versus 3700. Huge difference in the built up area. 750 square feet of difference. Price 5.7 million. Over here in Rivera, you'll get it anywhere between 5 to 5.2 million. So you could save anywhere between 500 to 700,000 dirhams, investing in a much better floor plan and getting an extra 2 bedrooms in this Rivera project right here. So please do consider Rivera as well. We're going to take a side-by-side look at the floor plans as well. So again, this is the same floor plan that we've seen for the 3 bedroom in the Wilds, but check this out. Over here again, you have the beautiful double height ceiling. You have the guest bedroom with the ensuite bathroom in the ground floor. No guest bedroom over here on the ground floor, okay? You have a massive maid's room with the attached bathroom, store, powder room. Then you have this beautiful, massive living and dining area. As I mentioned, I do not like when developers cut out these areas like this. They could have easily made this a whole space usable for the interior of the home, but they haven't. Right here in Rivera, you have a proper square rectangular layout. This entire space is going to be a living and dining area. Kitchen nicely tucked into the corner. You have beautiful floor to ceiling windows on all the sides, allows a lot of light to come in. And this space right here is 5.5 meters in width, okay? 5.5 meters, then you're going to have like 2 meters of walkway, then another 5.5 meters. So that's 11 plus 2, 13 meters of distance before you meet your next neighbor, before your next neighbor's house begins. Yes, you do have a neighbor right here, but again, this is very functional as a layout. We're going to look at the first floor. So again, look at this difference in sizes. First floor layout, again, you have just 3 bedrooms, 2 of them will be sharing. Look at Rivera right here. The master bedroom, big walk-in wardrobe, master bath. This bedroom right here has its own bathroom. This bedroom right here has its own bathroom. So nobody's going to be doing this sharing business right here, sharing a washroom between 2 bedrooms. So that's really nice as well. And then in the second floor, which doesn't exist, Grand Polo Club 3 bedroom is just a ground plus 1 structure. Rivera on the other side is ground plus 1 plus 2. So it has an additional floor for you to use on top, which gives you another flexible room with a full bathroom right here and this massive terrace area for 500 to 700,000 cheaper compared to what you get with Grand Polo Club. So that's the end of the presentation. Let me know what you thought about this analysis. I really am strongly recommending the 4 and 5 bedroom villas right here in Grand Polo Club for the 3 bedrooms. Look, you could invest. It's still going to be a good investment, but I feel like you must really consider the Wilds and Rivera if you were the client for the 3 bedroom. You could still go in and invest here. It's not going to be a bad investment. You'll still make a healthy investment, a healthy profit right here. But I feel like the numbers, you saw the numbers. The Wilds just has better numbers. You're going to make much higher ROEs. And if you're an end user, you can't beat the floor plan of Rivera. Okay. So this was the amazing analysis for the brand new launch by Emaar, Grand Polo Club and Resort. If you're interested in this launch, you do not have much time. It is at this moment, you will not believe it's 4:30 in the morning right now, and I'm finishing this video. I had back-to-back Zoom meetings and phone calls with my clients. Today itself, like today is 23rd, is when the expression of interest start going in, and it's going to happen for the next 3 or 4 days before they stop the expression of interest and then they start allocation. So you have about 2 to 3 days from the time of this video's upload, 23rd until probably 26th. You have time to put in your expression of interest. Highly demanded project, a lot of buzz, a lot of hype behind this project. I was at the briefing event today, it was completely packed. So again, just to summarize, launch is coming up very soon. There's not much time for you to waste. If you are interested in this project or looking to invest in this project, please do get in touch with me at the earliest. And for now, this is Saad Realtor signing off.